I'll never forget the first day I opened up the syllabus and read through every assignment I would have to complete in this course because it was absolutely petrifying to see it, especially the speeches. But as the course progressed, I realized that it wasn't the actual assignments or any of the course materials that was a problem. It was my own fear that was holding me back from achieving something I know I could have completed in the beginning. So first I'll be discussing the informative speech that was the most difficult thing I've ever had to complete, and then I'll be going through one of the best things that's ever happened, the group assignment. So let's start with the obvious struggle of this course, which was the informative speech. At first, I thought I could do very well on it because it was an outline and it was answering questions on what I was going to talk about. I was very confident about it, but then I realized I'd have to actually speak, and that's when the fear kicked in. It was the fear that led me to just struggle and postpone the assignment so much and ignore completely everything that was expected of me. It was a complete disaster. Now I'm completely ashamed of the first video, and my grade reflected it as well. So the first thing I did was ask myself what I could do to better myself and to make the next time better. And one of the first things that came to mind was the confidence. I was so terrified of not doing well that in the end it was basically manifest destiny. And I have to realize that I'm going to have to be doing speeches on a daily basis. For example, I'm going into the medical field, and in the medical field I'm going to have to start speaking not just in a group setting, but maybe for like an individual face-to-face communication. And I'm going to have to convey confidence, have the person know that they're getting the best medical treatment possible, and that basically I know what I'm doing as a professional. So I have to regain confidence in myself to speak, because that's the only way I can actually tell you what what I mean, or what's my purpose. And so I will struggle with it every day, but I will keep improving on it. And one of the best things that's ever happened to me was the group assignment. I remember that at first I was completely terrified of it because my experiences with it weren't very well. I remember that it was kind of a solo kind of thing at first with my past experiences, but in the first discussion, I remember I was actually the last one, and I was trying to keep up with them through the course as the group project assignment progressed. And the thing was, the work ethic was completely unified. Everyone was different in their own way. Like Samantha, she was the most emotional of us. Dominica, she was very hard-willed and could pinpoint every flaw we made, which was good because we improved on it. And then there was Brittany, who was very serious and tried to keep us all on track, which did benefit us in the end. And there was me, who was kind of pessimistic at first and kind of questioned everything. But the thing was that we were molding onto each other, and it was ultimately a very well thought of group. It was the best thing that ever could have happened to me, because it taught me that group assignments aren't something to be feared. So I started talking about the fear that I felt, and that it kind of controlled me and kind of postponed everything. But I have to admit that speeches aren't a terrible thing, and that group assignments don't have to be a lonely thing to begin with. And I have to be very grateful for this great opportunity that this course has made for me, and the person it's going to transform me to every single day, of course.